Hello and welcome to my first video. This is the start of a series where everything's going to be slow and relaxed like old childhood shows used to be. For me, life has become too focused on short form content and rapid cuts and editing. So this will just be roughly 30 minutes to an hour long videos of just, well, slow and relaxed gameplay. I'm gonna see if I can fully beat this game, although I haven't. I don't think I've actually ever gotten past the Ender Dragon by myself, so it'll be an interesting start to see what happens. All I have installed are shaders as well, so that should keep it like this. Everything else is vanilla. So let's see how this goes. However long it's gonna live. Okay. Starting off in a jungle biome. Let's start getting some wood. See where you can go from there. I think my goal is to maybe not start mining right away, but get enough stuff to where I can mine. Maybe get some iron. Maybe get a starting house up too. I don't know if I'll have much to start. Ooh, hold on. Okay, well I guess I know where I'm going to be going first. For now, let me get some basics going. Great start. Some watermelon. Beautiful scenery. Please. Not this early in the game, don't let me die. A few good watermelons. I don't know how to get watermelon seeds. I think those are only at a dungeon chests. So I'll have to work with that. But let's get some more wood. Thinking about maybe doing a jungle tree house. Never played Minecraft with shaders, so hopefully with a nice tree house going on, you can get a nice view of all the shaders, of the clouds, everything like that. Another thing is I have no idea how long this will take, so I might be at this world for years, I might be at it for 3 months, but I'm not focused on beating it, I'm focused on slowing down my life and seeing if I can get back how I used to be able to process things, instead of like just constantly scrolling going, oh, let me progress to this reel, let me get this reel going. It's become too much. Find myself opening up Instagram right after closing it, that's just not healthy by any means. So hopefully by doing this channel is going to be a way for me to get back what I used to have, and hopefully find someone that can also benefit from unedited long just video formats. Okay, it's a little laggy. No, it's not. That's just me. Not a hoe. This pickaxe. Well, that's not what I expected to see. Ow. all the ores seem to be way more vibrant in this pack, which is actually fairly nice. I miss how the old textures looked when they were a lot more, how do you say, not simple, but uniform. I felt like the ore had more life to it compared to now. But that's just me. More copper. A lot more copper coal. So coal. I'm dead. Well then. B. Not the greatest start, but let's see if I can get back to where I was. I've just realized, thankfully, this is not hardcore whatsoever. So I can die over and over again without any worry. Let me see if I can... This isn't too laggy, but on free spawns it lags a bit. And off deaths it seems to lag a bit, with a few frame cuts here and there. There I am, back to my death. And there's also just going to be a video, video log for me to look back on, see how I do throughout the years in terms of... Oh my... I'm dead. That's a spider jockey. That's another creeper. Why am I just being executed? My, oh my. Another thing I'm trying to do is cut down on a lot of just filler words. And I've just killed myself. Okay, you know what? You know what? Let's just start over. Mining a tree. Hopefully get enough to possibly make a boat. I'll make another axe. Move on. No. I'm thinking of leaving the jungle biome actually and heading out. By doing so, that'll perhaps open up opportunities that before I can't think straight. But hopefully this stuff gets me to... Nope. Hopefully this is enough to help me get a boat. Because I want to try and traverse Outland, as I love the jungle biome. It's a very calm and relaxing biome, but since this is my first time ever playing with shaders, I'm thinking about maybe I should try and actually explore the world. Settle down eventually once I find pale oak biome, cherry blossom biome, or another jungle biome, but for starting I don't want to settle in a biome. I actually want to explore and see what the world has to offer in this game. Another thing I've noticed is anytime I've ever played Minecraft, I've never actually cared for building and such. I feel like a lot of people can relate to that, as when you play this game, it's one of two things. You're either a person who just has no interest in building a nice house, and you just go, oh, get this, go get stone, go get iron, and then progress for diamonds, and either speedrun and repaired a broken, don't know what the name is called, one of the boat. You go repair one of the ruined portals, or you oh, I can't think straight. I'm blanking. You're oh wow. Okay. Let me restart this. I feel like most people who play Minecraft are ones who actually have one of two sides. They either, wow, the nighttime is beautiful. They either just kind of bum rush the stages of Minecraft. I used to do that. I would go, let me get wood, stone, iron, and then mine for diamonds. And once I get them, instantly go to the Nether. With all the iron, I'll collect from strip mining. But never really cared for building. I would just build a simple, maybe 6x6 house. But this time around, I'm thinking, you know, if I'm gonna be here and make a channel about relaxing and cutting down on fast input, fast reaction, high octane life, I might as well. I've already made that shovel, okay. Might as well settle down and, for once, go about my time and explore everything. Now, I don't know how to make a boat. I thought it was 5. Oh, there it is. I thought it was just 5 wood and a shovel, but I could very easily be wrong, so let's see if I click boat. Yep, here we go. That's just 5 wood. Not even a shovel. So I've just wasted 2 wood and 4 sticks for no purpose. Another thing is, yeah, this is the start, so I don't expect to be the best at talking, best at commentary or anything of the sort, but I'll just say what comes to my mind, continue playing this game, and just use this as a way to settle down. There's definitely some frame spikes happening, but now I'm running on a laptop. This stuff acts optimized, so we'll see how far I can go before it becomes too much for my laptop to handle. Absolute beautiful game though. For reference, I'm using complementary shaders, in case anyone wants to know what I'm using. And right now, just going about hoping to find something. That's a small island with a bit of death over there. I'd rather not engage. Unfortunately, it seems I've had a world where it seems to be islands all around. But you know, some other worlds with some siblings, some brothers, I've had islands like this have some amazing biomes attached to them, so maybe I can find a pale oak biome, maybe I can find a cherry blossom biome, hopefully relatively soon. If not, I'll hop off on a desert or something and walk through there. I just got a text from a friend of mine about Battlefield 6. It's on sale at the moment, at the time of this, which is June 25th, 2026. It's on sale for half off. I bought it recently. I think my friend just bought it, and apparently it's bricked his PC. So if you buy it, watch out when turning on secure boot, as that can indeed brick your PC. If it does, you're gonna have to, you know, remove the battery from the motherboard, hard reset it, and hope for the best afterwards. I'll just hop off here. That's my boat back. Ooh, the Enderman's eyes are nice. Oh, this is a mangrove biome. At least that's what I think it is. Maybe it's called swamps, but I do not want to stop here. It just seems not so fun. Yeah, these videos aren't going to be of much substance. They'll be me just talking about life, playing Minecraft, and trying to keep myself calm while also treating it as a way to not scroll, not constantly flip through posts or just go online. I mean, hell, I've gone to Instagram Reels, hopped on my computer, and then instantly gone into YouTube Shorts, which just is a recipe for disaster. And unfortunately, that's what life's become. Stuff like Instagram, YouTube. Ever since, I mean, back in the day when Vine was around, short form content wasn't bad. It was typically used as a way to just do humorous skits, funny videos, which, you know, I don't have any issue with, but then we just got to Instagram where it's just, I mean, it's genuinely just, there's zero substance to it at all. You just simply, I mean, you'll open up the app and just get blasted with nonsense upon nonsense. Well, unfortunately, that's what captures minds nowadays. That's what makes money. I mean, the thing about YouTube and stuff is people do it for views, obviously. But I don't believe entirely that people do it for views. I think some people definitely do. It depends what your interest in YouTube is. If your interest is to get famous and make money, you're gonna be performative, hope for views, and clickbait, I guess, but more so definitely just fake reactions, focus on high octane edits where you're constantly cutting, constantly having stuff flash on the screen, constantly trying to appeal to their senses and just give dopamine. I mean, the reels and stuff is just a constant dopamine farm. It's just constantly something new as you scroll. It fries your brain, unfortunately. And YouTube is not much different when you have stuff like YouTubers out there like Mr. Beast or like Kai Cenat was the most recent one I've read about, where they just fake reactions and make it to where every single clip of them is either they have the attention or they react in a way to where it's completely out of proportion, but it gets people to look at it, engage, so on and so forth. Mr. Beast isn't the same, but, you know, nothing wrong with the guy, in my opinion, except his channel has drastically changed, and I think he's more so monopolized charity, but at the same time, you know, for all the stuff he does, big stunts, he needs to monopolize it to continue it. No, I don't know if that's true or not. I believe it is, but it all depends on his financial situation. At the end of the day, it's just majority of content YouTubers out there now are just fast edits, constantly appealing to someone's dopamine. Oh, okay, hold on, I'm trying to focus. Can't appeal to dopamine. No, most content out there nowadays is focused on just strictly keeping someone's attention span going. And nothing goes past 10 minutes anymore. 10 minutes is the average attention span for most videos. I mean, I miss being able to boot up a YouTube video and watch 30-40 minutes and just sit there, enjoy it, and just see people that you like have fun. I mean, hell, there's one YouTuber I watch, Tio's Games. He's a Swedish YouTuber. He still does long-form content, and I'm grateful for it. Not too long, but his videos definitely reach above the 15-minute mark on average, which isn't much, but having longer videos definitely does help keep you grounded, but also stops you from just constantly wanting another fix. And now a great way around it is just watching stuff like documentaries and stuff like that, but you know, I don't think that documentaries and other long form videos that are specifically long form and are supposed to be long form, like documentaries, podcasts, etc., I don't think those should be the only videos out there. Oh nice, a village. That are long form. I believe there should be videos just of gameplay stuff like this, where it is long form but also not just constantly overloading you with new info. Like if I'm watching a documentary, that's nice. Then I'm constantly learning and I'll focus on it and just listen to what's happening. You know, but something like this, yeah, I mean, I'm talking a lot now, but there'll probably be stretches of me just sitting here, not saying much, but focused on gameplay while kind of annotating my gameplay and making sure that people understand what's going on. As some people might try and sleep, there might be someone who's deaf who comes along this. And by speaking, you know, with how AI works nowadays, it'll be subtitled. And if someone's blind, they'll at least have constant knowledge of what's going on. So I plan on annotating, always speaking about what I'm doing. And I'm probably going to be very specific about it too. If I'm building something, I'll annotate exactly what the dimensions of my house are. I'll explain the materials I'm using, so on and so forth. But for this video, I don't plan on really doing anything like that. Just getting a baseline feel for how this is done, and see how I evolve over the months, possibly years of this world and my life. I mean, I've been rather socially inept, one could say. I'm not a big fan of social gatherings and such, but I plan on getting a job that'll force me into that type of setting. So I should, as I crank out these 30 to an hour long videos once or twice a week, I'll hopefully get used to speaking and become a lot more fluent with my thoughts and just kind of speak on what is on my mind, compared to having to think about, oh, would this work, would that work? Because in the end, I'm not doing this for any other reason other than take a break from the world and try to relax while also enjoying a game I've had since my childhood. I'm gonna hopefully enjoy this game, calm down and relax a bit, slow down my roll, and maybe someone else can hop in and watch this and feel the same thing. Not gonna lie, it feels a little odd speaking to myself, but I just have to think of it as acting training or something along those lines. I'm sure I'll eventually get used to it as time goes on. It's no different from just thinking to yourself. The only difference is you put words to it. So. I just murdered 3 cows. I'm gonna go to this top of this mountain. Look around, see what's up. Nope, I need some food. I'm gonna go to the top of this mountain, see what's around. Is that another village? Or is that the same one I've just come from? I think that's the same one I've just come from. There's hay there. Now I'll hop to the top of this, and then hopefully I can view something. Depending on what I see, I'll either go to it, or I'll call my first video here, go get some dinner, and then review my notes for my exam coming up. Oh, that's on. Yeah, now let's turn that to toggle. Sneak toggle. There you go. Okay, so I have jungle biome, birch biome, I don't know what that's called. Village over there, and over there is more Greenland. I don't want to end up in the jungle again. I tried escaping the jungle for a reason. That's all birch wood. That's another island. Okay. I'll probably call it here. Decide exactly where I want to go. Yes, Sahara, that's what it was. Decide where I want to go from there. That's all for my first video. So this is the start of a series. See you in the next one.